Yo, man, welcome back to another episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy, Suns fan Randy in the building today, man. And boy, do I got some pros and some cons today. So we got the Phoenix Suns versus the New Orleans Pelicans. And man, so we won pretty handsomely. You know what I'm saying? The starters didn't get to play in the fourth quarter, so that's a good thing. We got to rest, and we got a back-to-back. So we got the Rockets tomorrow. Hopefully, D Book can go crazy because around the league, everybody been dropping 50 on the bottom feeders. So hopefully, D Book can go crazy on the bottom feeders tomorrow or something. Go crazy. But anyways, so there were some things I want to get to. First and foremost, shout out to the Pelicans and how they played, and you know what I'm saying. For the first three quarters, they held in there. They didn't let go of the rope like they've been saying all night. It was fighting, you know what I'm saying, and they just never, you know what I'm saying, never gave no quit up until like maybe the end. But one thing I will say about the Pelicans that's concerning to me, and it's official now. Herb Jones is a problem. Herb Jones is definitely a problem. This is I didn't want to jump to that conclusion off of the first two times that Book and them they played each other, but the way Herb Jones played Book, it's a problem. As a rookie, it's a problem. He finished with 22, 7 of 11, and I know he was minus, but that boy was out there guarding D Book, and I feel like D Book started off hot. He started off crazy, you know what I'm saying, with 5 of 5, and then I think he finished the first quarter with maybe like 13 or 14 points or whatever. So it was cool. It was cool. Everything was cool. But where stuff started to go south, or where Herb Jones started to really let his presence be felt, like, well, number one, he made his presence felt around the whole team. Like, I've never really seen somebody come in against us and just like disrupt the whole offense, like just by himself, He was getting steals, getting tips, even though, yes, he was fouling a lot or whatever the case may be, but he was out there disrupting the whole entire offense. And I feel like what we should have did is we should have put him in the pick and roll with DA and then had DA switch on Herb Jones. Because I feel like whenever Herb Jones was guarding DA, that's when it was barbecue. That's when we could, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. And then this what I'll get into about D Book. So that third quarter was just atrocious. It was just unacceptable. And my thing that concerns me about D Book, what I've been saying all year long, is that look, when D Book, when you start arguing with the refs, when you start going back and forth with the refs, trying to look for fouls, and you throwing up shots thinking that you're gonna get fouled, you know what I'm saying? That throws off you and the whole entire team. So like that's just something that gotta stop. Like I understand that they don't respect you, they don't give you the calls, they don't give you the superstar fouls or whatever the case may be. It just is what it is at this point. Like you've been in the league, what, 7, 8 years now? Like they're not gonna call it. You know what I'm saying? They don't respect you for whatever reason. So it's just like you trying to play these little petty games with the refs. It's just not like for what, you know what I'm saying? Especially, well, tonight it worked out, or like it didn't really kill us, but like you can kind of see it in other games where he start when D Book literally starts to argue with the ref, everything just starts to go downhill. You know what I'm saying? Like next thing you know, he's fouling. Next thing you know, he's throwing up shots, and you know what I'm saying, that we don't need. And then he started playing hero ball, and that was another thing too in the third quarter. Like in the third quarter, the whole offense just went stagnant. It just went straight D Book. D Book was throwing up every shot, like hero ball. And I'm gonna say the same thing to D Book that I said the campaign. We don't need the hero ball. Like, yes, like I feel like that's something that D Book need to improve on. Like, I definitely want him to do like CP3 and just go off in little, like CP3 in the fourth quarter. He can go and rip off 12 straight points off of just, you know what I'm saying, just off of finessing or whatever the case may be. And Book don't have that yet. Like he shows it in spurts. You know what I'm saying? Like he hit clutch buckets, he'll, you know what I'm saying, do whatever. But like that ability to just be like, all right, like nobody out here is gonna stop me. I'm about to literally go score 12 straight and ain't nothing nobody can do about it. You know what I'm saying? And that really, it happens, but it don't happen enough for me to be like, I feel confident in saying like, all right, like he got that like that. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too is that, like I said, when you get involved with the ref, when you start arguing with the ref, you make the whole team like it bring down the whole entire team. Because that third quarter, that's when the Pelicans was going back and forth, and then that like towards the end, luckily D Book closed. I will give him credit. He closed it out crazy. Like he scored like maybe 6 points, like to close it out and put us up by 10 or whatever the case may be. But like I said, just in that third quarter, we went stagnant. He started to try to play hero ball for whatever reason. And then once we actually went away from the hero ball, then everybody got involved. Mikal Bridges started hitting shots. DA got a couple points and ones and stuff like that. Then it's just like we can walk away handsomely. So it's just like, why not do that? And we did that in the beginning, and we had him down by 14 when everybody was getting involved, and you was still getting yours. So it's just like, I don't understand the hero ball on this team specifically, because realistically, we don't need it. We don't need it, or at least not right now. Like not right now in this point in the season. Maybe in the playoffs, whatever the case may be. I'm not trying to say this like I know D Book in the playoffs is a different player, but it's just certain things that just irritate me a little bit. Mikal Bridges finished with 20. You know what I'm saying? No complaints. He was out there doing his thing tonight. I just wish that it's some of these other players I'm getting a little bit concerned with Mikal Bridges, like in the sense of like Garden, like in a sense, like if you want that defensive player of the year, like I want you to have a good defensive game against CJ McCollum. Even though yeah he did tonight, but I want him to really guard like Chris Middleton. For whatever reason, he cannot guard Chris Middleton. He cannot like for whatever reason when he see him like it's just barbecue chicken. Campaign, I appreciate you tonight. You know what I'm saying? 5 and 6 with 14 points, 8 assists. You ran the offense, you got yours. You know what I'm saying? You didn't force it, you didn't play hero ball. So it's just like we don't need it. We don't need everybody can eat, B. Like paid in full. Everybody can eat, B. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, there's no reason why we should be out there playing hero ball. DA, 18 and 5. I'm not really mad about the 5 rebounds just because I feel like it was kind of strategic on the way like how they was pulling Da away from the glass to make everybody else like the small forwards and stuff like that rebound. So I feel like that's another thing people don't take into consideration when it comes to Da and stuff for like grabbing rebound. Yes, we all want him to grab more rebounds, but sometimes like you got to look at it for what it is. Like other teams take Da out of the paint, so like you know what I'm saying. So like they force the guards to grab boards. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they did tonight with they had Valanciunas on the 3 ball or like in the high post, and then they had Jackson Hayes down low. You know what I'm saying? And teams will do that if you really recognize and know what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to JaVale McGee. He really today. This is what I'm liking to see. When JaVale McGee do like this, I really get excited for the playoffs because it's just like he's literally the spark that we need for the playoffs. And I think that he's gonna bring it every single night. He's gonna give you that energy. He's gonna give you that effort. Hopefully he can stay healthy, whatever the case may be. And last but not least, as usual, Shamit. 3 points. What are you doing, dog? 1 for 6. And I think I might have figured it out. I think just from my point of view, just like the announcer, if you watching on the NBA TV, Landry Shamet is not balanced when he shoot the ball. Like he come off a lot of curls and a lot of like just like running and floating. You know what I'm saying? Like just a lot of unbalanced threes. And the 1 3 he did hit, it was like a stationary 3 ball. So I feel like if he can figure out a way to slow down, you know what I mean? Perhaps like slow down a little bit right before you take the shot so you can get your focus and get your gather right, then maybe we can be all right. But tonight, man, was a good dub. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, just in the future, Herb Jones is a problem. So until Book can really go out there and cook him and like figure him out, but Herb Jones is really that dude. But till next time, man. Well, till tomorrow, man. Peace.